Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chiefs Blitz breaking news show. Here are your hosts, Mr. Bowtie Sports, a.k.a. Hense Todd, and the Juice Kid, the KC Mango.
What's up, guys? We got exciting news. One of the guys are still standing here in the kingdom, and that is Nick Bolton. I thought he would probably walk, and the Chiefs have finalized the deal. And what is the deal that they did, Mango?
Well, let's tell everyone. Let's pull it up. The breaking news is that the Kansas City Chiefs are re-signing Nick Bolton on a 3-year deal. It's a $45 million deal. You've gone. I thought you were going to put up the graphic.
I got it. Go ahead, sir. Keep talking.
Okay. But it's there's 30 million guaranteed, so it's about that 15 million per year deal. Yeah, so there it is. Breaking news: the Chiefs have re-signed linebacker Nick Bolton. It's a 3-year deal worth 45 million and 30 million fully guaranteed. Hence, Todd, your immediate reaction to this deal?
Let's go. Keep the core together. Keep the young guys homegrown that's in the system. Keep them together. I was afraid that the guy was going to walk. I thought the Chiefs would not keep Nick Bolton. I thought they, let him walk after, franchise and tag Trey Smith. But it looks like they're going to get things done. It looks like they're going to get things done with Trey Smith. They traded away Joe Tooney. They saw Hollywood Brown yesterday. And now they move on to Nick Bolton. Now they've got to see what they're going to do with Trayvon Wharton and Charles Omenihu and guys like that on the defensive end. But again, hey, I know a lot of people is looking for a left tackle. That's still probably in play. You know what I mean? You got, Kim still out there. But, hey, he probably can build through the draft. But Nick Bolton is here. He came from Mizzou. Now he's still here in the kingdom. One of the best linebackers off the market, and the Chiefs kept their own guys in the house. What you had to say, Mango?
I mean, I've seen a bit of, mixed reaction online to this deal being done. A lot of people wanted Nick to leave. A lot of people wanted him to stay. Personally, for myself, I think this deal makes a lot of sense. He's one of, if not, Spags' favorite. It's like a crucial part of his defense. Some might say the heart of Spags' defense. And so, keeping Nick Bolton for me, it just made too much sense. I'd have been pretty surprised if he ended up leaving. I think it's one of those where Spags might have put his foot down, if he was close to leaving. It's come out today that the Las Vegas Raiders and Denver Broncos were very interested in poaching Nick Bolton if he did hit free agency. So, was it legal tampering starts tomorrow at noon, I believe, Eastern time. Right. So, it made sense to get the deal done now. And yeah, Nick Bolton is a Chief for at least 3 more years.
At least 3 more years. Hey, he still stays in the kingdom. So point the fingers at the Broncos and the Raiders because you thought you was going to get a deal done. You thought you was going to snap the 132. Again, Nick Bolton's here. Hey, the 32, followers that we away from 11,000 on Chiefs Blitz. And 32 is still here.
We've hit it. We've hit 11,000.
We hit it. Oh, shoot. I let go, man. We hit it. Hey, we hit it. Look, the Chiefs hit it with Nick Bolton, and we hit 32,000.
It was meant to be. It was written in the stars.
11,000. It was written in the stars. For the it all play back for us. But again, guys, Nick Bolton is here to stay. 3 years, 45 million, 30 fully guaranteed. Spaz get to keep one of his guys. So hey, this is amazing. I'm happy for it, man. Hey, 32 is here to stay.
For 3 more years.
If you just joining in, hey. The Chiefs have re-signed Nick Bolton to a 3-year, $45 million deal, $30 million fully guaranteed on his contract. Just keep him here another 3 more years in the Chiefs uniform. Mango said $15 million per year.
That seems to be the consensus. Yeah.
Yeah, for that. But again, hey, Nick is here. Hey, the Chiefs. Hey, this let you know if I'm on George Kalafis and I'm on Trent McDuffie, I say, hey, I see they got Nick done. When as my contract comes up, I can see if they're gonna get me done. You know what I mean? But again, Nick Bolton's here to say, just keep the young linebacker core together, right? All right. You got Drew Tranquil, you got Nick Bolton, then also you got you got number 54, Leo Chanel, and probably Willie Gay come here on a 1-year deal, and fill him in as well. So hey, the linebacker core is here. This is the one guy that shut down Saquon Barkley in the Super Bowl. So hey, at least that's the positive note that we took from him. Arms up, stop Saquon Barkley, and hey, you get a 3-year deal worth $45 million and $30 million fully guaranteed. I know the Chiefs Kingdom probably upset about some of it. Hey, no, we need this. We want to walk. We probably could draft somebody, but hey, you need somebody in there that's gonna fit Spags defense, and this the guy that's going to get it done. And this the guy that Spags wants to, run in the middle of his defense, been a quarterback of the defense. And hey, he's here to stay. What you got to say, Mango?
I think this probably means that the Chiefs don't draft a linebacker this year.
Mm-hmm.
They possibly push it back another year, which I think's a shame because it's a pretty deep and talented linebacker class this year, in my opinion. You got guys like Pupol in there who would have been great for Kansas City, but I kind of feel like, there's just maybe not as big of a need to draft one now, especially if you do bring back a guy like Willie Gay.
That knows the system. He ain't got to teach a young guy to learn all the Spag schemes, learn all the blitzing packages and everything else. But hey, Nick Bolton's a guy. You remember he called him his Patrick Mahomes on the field. Spags called him that a while back ago, and that's how Spags wanted to keep his guy, and he deserved to keep one of his favorite guys on the field. Again, the Chiefs have signed Nick Bolton to a 3-year deal, $45 million deal with $30 million fully guaranteed, $15 million per year. Yikes! A lot of people saying that's too rich for their blood, but
I will say it's only like $9 million more than, or was it 8 or 9 million more? It was like $9 million more guaranteed than they did with Anthony Hutchins in 2018. So I think we'll survive.
Now we got to see what they're going to do with Trey Smith. Free agency starts tomorrow, the temporary period. About 3:00 window, you'll start seeing the big names fly off the window and see who's going to go where. This person go this, rumors to go here. But I say by tonight, you're going to start hearing all the rumors break this evening, who's going where, for the leader changes or, and now, a lot of, I don't know if the Chiefs are still linked to DK Metcalf. Now the Seahawks said they only want a second rounder. Now. So maybe you could throw them a third round and get DK and bring in. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just talking. But again, the Chiefs have re-signed Nick Bolton. This is excellent news for the kingdom. If you're not happy, I don't know what to tell you. He just let you know that, at least you ain't going to have your key pieces missing, right? You got your Chris Jones in the front. You got Nick Bolton in the middle. That's quarterback in the defense. You got Trent McDuffie on the outside. And now we're going to be questionable. They signed Nick Bolton to this year deal. Do they bring back Justin Reed? Do they bring him back? Or just gonna let him walk because you got my guy Jaden Hicks waiting there to be the starter. Just take over his spot. But again, Brandon Cooks, Brandon Cooks, Brandon Cooks. You don't know which one you're gonna get out of him. When you're watching the game as well. But that's one key pieces I'm looking for. Like I said on Friday when Lou asked, what guys that you would think that, the Chiefs will resign. I said, if you don't get Nick Bolton, you go get Campbell with that, if he falls down in the first round to the second round. But again, They signed Nick Bolton, and then they brought back Hollywood. Who else on that list did you think they would bring back, Mango?
I think it's more of a wishful thing, if anything, but I'd love to have Tershawn Wharton back in Kansas City. But I just think it's going to be really hard to do. Defensive tackles in this free agency class, he's definitely one of the top 3, I reckon. I just think someone might throw a bag at him that, it's one of them where you can't say no. So I think, unfortunately, we part ways with Turk Wharton, which is sad because he was incredible this season. Really showed up in some big moments. But he was one that I would have loved to have kept in Kansas City. If we can, amazing. If not, thank you very much for your service and go and get that bag.
Yeah, just like Nick Bolton just got. He just got that bag. This is excellent for a guy that was taken in the second round. With the Kansas City Chiefs coming out of Mizzou. Everybody say he was undersized for a middle linebacker. But hey, he gets the job done. He showed up in multiple Super Bowls for the Kansas City Chiefs. Both times against Philadelphia. And, he stopped Saquon Barkley in his last Super Bowl and the last other Super Bowl. I don't think they would have won without Nick Bolton, right? The return touchdown in the Super Bowl, the forced fumble, and this guy was everywhere across the field. And now, he got like we said, the contract season, like I say, the contract season is undefeated. And this lets you know that it's undefeated because he played his butt off when the bag was on the line. And the Kansas City Chiefs award him, to a 3-year, $45 million deal, $30 million fully guaranteed. And here we are. And here we are today. There's going to be some more news coming. I expect to hear something from Tracy.
Chris Jones has just tweeted out, "Let's go," in response to the news of Nick Bolton signing a 3-year deal.
So the guys are excited. Also, I've seen it. That's going across social media. Xavier Worthy cut his hair. Hollywood Brown cut his hair. Patrick Mahomes cut his hair. It's just going to see a Nick Bolton. Is Nick Bolton going to get rid of the locks? Is he going to be the next one to cut off the do and come back fresh? We will see. We'll see. I think probably he is. Make it look like a more of a man. He got more of a everybody else is doing it. Making a trend of things. But again, I'm happy for him to be here in Kansas City. I know a lot of Kingdom is not upset right about now, but hey, he helped you win a Super Bowl. Did he not, Mango?
He did indeed. I mean, when we first played the Eagles in a Super Bowl, he should have had 2, take away touchdowns, but I think that other one was ruled out. But I mean, we know what his ceiling is, we know what his floor is, so I think the Chiefs know what they're getting for the next 3 years. So obviously, everyone has some weaknesses, but I think more often than not, Nick Bolton is good when he needs to be good.
Right.
Yeah.
I know he's happy. He's a rich young man now. He got the bag. He got $30 million fully guaranteed. That's generation wealth. You know what I mean? So and everything's on the up and up for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now we just got to figure out what they're going to do at left tackle since a lot of people said Ronnie Stanley. They wanted Ronnie Stanley here in Kansas City. But I said on Friday, he is injury prone. Yeah. I don't want a guy that's, I'm not giving nobody all that money. And I don't know if your kneecap's going to be, replaced or not. But again, hey, the Chiefs going to figure it out. Like I told you, I would take Cam over Ronnie Stanley, like I said on Friday. Any day, but I know a lot of people said flashes of him and Jawan Taylor in Jacksonville, but there was some bookends in Jacksonville when they played together. There was some bookends in Jacksonville when they played together, but
Yeah, let's talk about it. Chiefs Blitz tweeted a couple of minutes ago a report from Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. He said the Chiefs are expected to gauge the top of the left tackle market in free agency, which we kind of expected. Shortly after that, Jordan Schultz has tweeted, the expectation heading into free agency is that 49ers free agent offensive tackle Jalen Moore and Steelers free agent offensive tackle Dan Moore Jr. will have strong markets and are likely to land deals in the mid-teens or higher. If it's one of them guys, I'd personally have Jalen Moore over Dan Moore. I thought Jalen Moore did a great job filling in for Trent Williams over in San Francisco when he's been injured. But I still feel like you sign someone in free agency, maybe two, so let's say a Jalen Moore and a DJ Humphries. I still think you take a tackle in round one. I think you've just got to throw the numbers at it.
Yeah. If Ursery's sitting there, I know everybody tired of me talking about Ursery, but if he's sitting there, the guy was born and raised into the kingdom, guys. He was born here, and his only purpose in life is to protect one win, and that man is Patrick Mahomes. And if the Chiefs get him, if they get him at 31, he's there centered at 6'6", 335 pounds, runs a 5.0 flat, and is a physical offensive lineman from Minnesota, Ursery. If he's there at 31, I'm the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm running that court. You got to run that far. You know what I mean? Hey, just have him at the stadium ready to sign, ready to go. Give him his cleats because he's here in Kansas City just waiting. He was born here to protect the king. So if that's the case, I would do that in a heartbeat. But again, if they do sign, like I said, if they do sign somebody in free agent, they go out and left tackle, trying to get a left tackle. I'm looking at Kim, you know what I mean? He played with the Jags, and he got, traded from the Jags to Minnesota, and he did a good job in Minnesota. And if I'm the Kansas City Chiefs, I'd like to him over what's his name. So what you guys say?
Well, I need to make sure I have the correct numbers here, but there might be something that I disagree with here with Cam Robinson. I just need to pull up the proper numbers because I might have something to say about that. Right, here we go. I have it. Cam Robinson gave up the most pressures any left tackle gave up last season. He gave up 52 pressures. He allowed 7 QB hits. All of them turned into sacks and 13 penalties. That's not great, really. That's not what you want in your left tackle, ideally, is it?
Well, what about Ursery? What did Ursery give up? Because he went up against the best in college. He went up against the guys that everybody says the best. I don't think he gave up that much. I think he gave up 15 pressures and 1 sack last year. I'm just saying, if I'm the Kansas City Chiefs, if he's 6'6", 335 pounds, I'll be looking for the draft for him. But again, guys, Nick Bolton signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. If he just joined in, 3-year, $45 million deal, $30 million, fully guaranteed, guys, fully guaranteed. And he is here to stay and play quarterback on the defensive side in the middle of the field for Spags for 3 more years, which Chris Jones, George Kalafis, then you got Trent McDuffie on the other end. You got Watson. You got Cook. And you got the young Jaden Hicks. Or perhaps the Chiefs get a deal done when Justin Reed as well to keep Spags core together. But again, guys, welcome, man. This is the breaking news show with me, aka Hense, and also Mango, the Juice Kid. And also, let's get it. While Mango looking up those numbers for Ursery, I'm gonna get into the sponsor for Underdog. Hey, play now in Missouri. Play $5, get 50 using Chiefs Blitz code. Using promo code Chiefs Blitz, and download the app in Apple Store and Google Play, and use the code Chiefs Blitz for you play down in Missouri. Also, resale. You can find them at 1214A South Nolan Road, Independence, Missouri. Give them a call at 816-886-7285, where you can get games, consoles, computers, monitors, or everything you need electronic-wise. Resale Electronics have it for you. Again, the address is 1214A South Nolan Road, Independence, Missouri. And you can call them at 816-886-7285. What up, Ruben? Welcome, man. How do you feel about Nick Bolton signed with the Kansas City Chiefs on a 3-year deal, $45 million, $30 million fully guaranteed? How do you feel, Ruben? Let the people know, because some people are upset. Some people are glad, just like me. Hey, you don't got to bring in a rookie, making them learn all the playbook all over again. You got somebody that did it on a higher stage in the Super Bowl, as Nick Bolton have done. I know he's happy. He's one rich young man here in Kansas City that got the bag that well deserved, that he actually deserved it, guys. He played his butt off to get it done, right? Like I said on Friday, the contract year is undefeated. It's totally undefeated. And this guy showed you that, hey, you play well, you get the bag coming your way. Ruben said he's okay with it. Bro, I'm okay with it. As long as he's win, doesn't matter. What you have to say, sir?
I have numbers. Okay, I have numbers.
Ursary?
I have numbers for Ariante Ursary. According to PFF, we've got 15 pressures and 2 sacks, which is
pretty good.
Yeah, it's obviously an improvement on what's his name, Mr. Minnesota, Cam Robinson. Yeah. But I feel like everyone's got better numbers than Cam Robinson at the minute. I probably have better numbers than Cam Robinson.
He said, I haven't stepped on the field yet. But again, man, if you just join in, Nick Bolton signed the contract when he signed re-signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. 3-year, $45 million deal, $30 million fully guaranteed. Hey, now we got to see what they're going to do with their left tackle. If they're going to bring back Wharton, if they're going to bring back Reed, if they're going to bring back D-Hop. We don't know. They brought back Hollywood yesterday. They bringing back, they tagged Trey Smith, and now they re-signed Nick Bolton. So what's next for the Kansas City Chiefs? Could it be a trade for a receiver? Somebody that's in Seattle. He changed his hair color, so he's FAU
5-year extension. FAU 5-year extension.
That ain't happening, sir. He ain't did nothing yet. Give him a 5-year extension. Dre was on here. He was like, heck nah, what do you do? What do you do? But again, man, it's crazy. He said it's like a coach out there. Yeah, Ruben said Nick Bolton's like a coach out there on the field. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm ready for it. I know the kingdom is ready for it. Nick Bolton is back in the building, re-signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. They tagged Trey Smith. They signed Hollywood Brown to a 1-year, $11 million deal yesterday. And what is going to be next for Kansas City? I don't know. Mango, the Juice Kid knows. Hey, just stay tuned to Chiefs Blitz, where you will get all your latest breaking news from me, Hense, and Mango. And, I know that let the Twitter thing keep growing, guys. We appreciate all the love that you guys are showing us on social media. I was at the Big 12. They said, hey, that is Bo from Chiefs Blitz. It was a group of kids, a group of high school kids that came up to me and said that was Bo from Chiefs Blitz. I felt so famous. I felt loved. I was like, hey, it's amazing that people actually know who we are.
Well, at least they came up to you, because we might be having a different conversation if you went up to them. Hense might not be here right now.
And I shared one of the guys' stuff. I shared one of his stuff. Or shout him out. If y'all seen it on the social media, Patrick Mahomes signed his Timberlands. I told him I share it on the page. So I shared some of his stuff out there. But the kid, hey, the kids was like, they was happy. They was like, hey, man, we see all the news from the Chiefs. So I said, I'm gonna shout out Mango and let him, the Juice. It's the Juice Kid.
Ty Hardy. Shout out Ty Hardy.
He said, Ruben said Scott Moore breakout year. Well, I don't know where he's breaking out from, but he probably break out. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. He said a breakout year. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe I'm not knocking the kid, but hey, 3 years in, ain't nothing been done. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe he will. Maybe just a scheme fit for Scott Moore that he won't get it done. Hey, I don't know. Where is he at? Where is he at, Ruben? Do you know somewhere that Scott Moore is that he's going to break out for him? Because it's not in his offense. Because I didn't see him break out anywhere. But again,
I want to talk about. Do you know what I want to talk about quickly?
Go ahead.
That Myles Garrett new contract is bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was all like, I want to go win. I want to be with a franchise that means something. And,
right.
they put the money in his face and he's like, oh, well, I'm happy to stay now. But, yeah, I bet you are for those numbers.
He said all that just to get his numbers raised. I want to go play with this person. Wow. And one person I probably do see leaving is Michael Parsons. I probably see Michael Parsons getting out of Dallas because he really actually want to win. That kid actually, you can tell like on the sideline that kid he wants to win. He don't want to be like losing all the time. And I can see that be a surprise trade. Somebody that he wants really out of Dallas. So we'll see what that happens. Well, thanks for joining in, Ruben. Hold on. Victor says, we shall see if Scott Moore break out or be traded. I'll say Scott Moore back home. Send him back to Pittsburgh. Send him Pittsburgh. Give us George Pickens where we should have had. Then we'll be fine. Send him Scott Moore with a 3rd round pick for George Pickens. We'll be fine. What you say about that, Mango? You say no to that?
I hate this conversation, so I'm not even going to input anything on it.
You're going to say no. But a lot of fans are upset with Scott Moore. You know what I mean? They like, hey, but
it just hasn't worked out for him, and that's okay.
That's all right. You know what I mean? It haven't worked out for him. I'm not knocking the kid. I'm just saying, I hope he break out because we've been rooting for him on this channel, especially Coach Dre.
I feel like it was more Lou. If we're being
more Lou rooting for him, and they call me the Glazer because I root for everybody. But hey, it is what it is, you know what I mean. But again, if you just joining in, guys, Chiefs have re-signed Nick Bolton to a 3-year deal, $45 million deal, $30 million fully guaranteed. I'm happy with it. Mango's happy with it, and some kingdom is not. But again, this guy helped you win a Super Bowl, and remember, I told you after that first game, I was questionable, right? I was a little questionable about Nick Bolton after he played with the Baltimore Ravens. I was like, come on, man, I don't know about this. Then after that first game, that's the only bad game he'd had.
Oh, damn.
Only bad game he'd had. So what you had to say? What's going on?
Our friend, Mr. Slick Rick, and his scoops. He's about half an hour ago, he's tweeted a GIF, a Buffalo Bills GIF. So it makes me a bit. What move are the Bills going to do? Are they going to trade for DK Metcalf just to lose?
If they do, if they get DK, that's all right. Xavier Williams is out there. If you watch it,
maybe a James Cook extension. What if they trade for Trey Hendrickson? Now Myles Garrett's out the picture.
Yeah, because also they they released Von Miller earlier, so they're gonna need another pass rusher. So maybe it's Michael Parsons.
Let's play a game. I'm gonna throw some hypotheticals at you. I'm going to throw some hypotheticals on the left tackle situation, courtesy of Charles Goldman from A to Z Sports. He said this is a tweet of his. So it's a quick game of Chiefs free agency left tackle. Would you rather? We've got 3 options here. I'm going to read them out, and then I'd like you to choose which route to my American listeners. which route you'd prefer the Chiefs to go down. Option A, Jalen Moore or Dan Moore.
And what team he played for?
Who?
Jalen Moore.
He was with the 49ers. He filled in for Trent Williams when he was injured.
Okay.
And he did pretty good. So Jalen Moore / Dan Moore or Cam Robinson, like 15 mil APY is option A. So you get a Cam Robinson and one of those two guys. Option B. Wait. Tyron Smith at 6 million APY. He was with the Jets last year until he was injured. Option C, DJ Humphries or Donovan Smith or Jedrick Wills prove-it deal.
I don't want no prove-it deals. So I'm going to go with Kim. I'll go with Kim Robinson. I'll go with Kim. I've been on record said I would go with Kim if I had to choose. Yes, he played in Minnesota, guys, and he had a rough go at it, but this system would I think he'll be good in any read. The zone blocking that they do with Kansas City. Maybe he was out of scheme fit. But again, if I'm the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm looking at Kim. I think he was better. Ronnie Stanley, if I was at the Kansas City Chiefs, I would not with his injury history, I would not have been looking at him at all. He wouldn't been on my radar as a GM at all, because if I give you this money, next the 2 weeks you out there, next you got knee issues again. I don't got time for that. I would sign Cam. At that, if I don't get nobody at 31, I'm getting somebody in the second round. Somebody that falls and fill that need. Because if somebody's sitting there at wide receiver at 31 and the Kansas City Chiefs need another wide receiver, heck yeah, I'll take them there. If a left tackle that you feel like is not good there at 31, you feel like you still can get him in the second round, get him in the second round because you got Cam Robinson in there to fix the issue. I think he's pretty good, man. I really like the kid. I really like the kid from when he played with the Jags. Now, I don't know what happened when he played in Minnesota. I didn't follow him there. But when I first started watching him, I started seeing him with in the Jags. And he already know the system, Andy Reid's system, playing there with Doug Peterson. He already know the system, so that will be a perfect fit. He don't got to learn everything over and over again. He already just got to learn a little bit something here, a little bit there. But I feel like that'd be a perfect fit. But again, guys, if you're just joining in, the Kansas City Chiefs has signed Nick Bolton to a 3-year, $45 million deal, $30 million fully guaranteed. He is here with Spags, Chris Jones, George Kalafis, Trent McDuffie, Jaden Hicks, and those guys that they keeping the core together on defense. Now we got to see what the Chiefs going to do later on today or some more news break. You will hear from me or Mango, or hey, if I'm gone, your Mango will be here. Somebody else will be filling in the void. But again, the Chiefs have signed Nick Bolton to a 3-year deal, $45 million, $30 million fully guaranteed, guys.
And then 15 mil APY.
APY. So if that, with that said, guys, keep it tuned here for all your Chiefs news on Chiefs Blitz at on Twitter, all the social media platforms, Instagram. And again, if you're not following us on Instagram, give us a follow there. Please do. Go follow us on Instagram at Chiefs Blitz. Also TikTok as well, our Facebook and Twitter, man. Just follow on all the social media platforms where you get all your latest Chiefs news, because nobody's doing it like we are doing it here at on Chiefs Blitz. So again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like and share. That's all it takes. It's a lovely Sunday. The Chiefs are handling business. So you guys do us a favor and hit that share button and that like button in the chat. So with that said, I am Hense Todd. That is Mango. And that was our news for today. Anything else you want to say today, sir?
I mean, we might have a left tackle on the roster this time tomorrow. Who knows?
Well, who knows? Well, we'll see. See you guys later today, or we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys.